Hello everyone, and thanks for tuning into the Financial Investor channel. My name is Brent, and today we're going to be going over my Merrill Edge end of the month stock portfolio holdings for May 2018. We're going to go over the big changes that took place in May. You can see here that I have my retirement account completely closed now, and actually some of my funds have been moved out of my Roth IRA. So we're going to go over the differences between my May portfolio and my April portfolio, why I moved money out of my Roth IRA, and where all that money went that I removed out of my account, and where it moved to. And then we're also going to go over performance changes for the month of May, whether the stocks went up, down, my buy-in performance, and the stock overall performance. We're going to take a look at a cool feature over at Merrill Edge. This is kind of taking a look at my portfolio. This is my IRA. This is a rollover 401k that I moved into an IRA. So we're going to go over and take a quick look at the story of my IRA, which I think is kind of interesting. And that is pretty much it. That's what we're going to be covering in this video. So if you are brand new to my channel, I do make stock market, real estate related investment videos. So consider subscribing for future videos. So let's go ahead and get into it. In May 2018, you can see that my portfolio has changed quite a bit. My IRA remains roughly the same besides one additional stock. Now my Roth IRA, you'll notice that I no longer hold Apple, Ford, or ticker symbol VU inside my Roth IRA. And I also had 205 shares within my non-retirement account. So in May 2018, I sold off my Apple, my Ford, my VU. I had recaptured my loss that I had made over the past several months and moved my $11,000 out of my Roth IRA into my non-retirement account. I left the gains over my initially invested amount of $11,000. I only moved my $11,000. I left the remaining gains inside that account in order to invest and not get triggered on any sort of penalties and not have to pay any sort of taxes on that, because my $11,000 is my money that I had originally invested. Now, I closed out of my cash managed account. I transferred my money that I had in that account over to my checking account, and from there I moved it into my business. Now, as you know, I made myself an LLC with my wife and we're going to be buying some real estate. So I needed to fund my business banking account, so I opened up an account. I took a look at different institutions, Bank of America, Chase, my local credit union, my Navy Federal Credit Union, and a few others. I decided to open up my business checking account at Chase because they do offer some great benefits for veterans. They offer the $0 no monthly fee. You have the cashback card. You get the 0% fee loans and stuff like that. They have some other benefits for veterans. So overall, it was a great opportunity. So I opened up my account there. And they had some other bonuses along with that. So that's where all that money went. I moved money out of my Goldman Sachs Marcus high yield savings account into my business as well. And I'm looking to go buy some auction foreclosed and some houses that have been sitting on the MLS for months and months. They're not sitting on the MLS for months and months here in my area. Stuff's selling very quickly. But that's where that money went. So here in April, you can see I had 205 shares of Apple, 35 shares. I think I already covered that. Anyways, you can see here that I had a very large amount shares of Apple. I had 285 shares of Apple at the end of April 2018. Now in May, I'm only holding 45 shares of Apple. The rest of the equity here, it doesn't tally very much. This says 6103, but this is roughly, we'll say 40, 40, 40. That's 120. And then this is what, $23 around there. So total 120 plus 23, 140. Oh boy, basically $140, somewhere within that range of just money outside of my Apple shares. Not a whole lot there. I still want to have some of my money invested on the side, but the majority of my money has been moved into my business. So that is the changes for my portfolio there. Now, they didn't increase in dividends. No dividend changes for the month of May. And my performance. Now, company ticker symbol TAIT, Tatron Components. It's an electronics components company. They do semiconductors and a few other devices. I bought 2 shares of them at $1.55. Their 1 month stock performance up 24.82. My buy-in performance, I'm up 10.82%, 10.32%. BWP, Boardwalk Pipeline Partners, I bought 1 shares. This is an energy company. Has been down roughly lately, back in the past, but I believe with energy being turned around and rising oil prices, this stock will benefit from that. 1 month performance down 3.20%. My buy-in stock performance up 4.03%. Now, ticker symbol NLY. This is a financial group. It's NLE Capital Management. I bought 1 share at $10.30. Their 1 month performance up 0.87%. My buy-in stock performance up 1.26%. Now, Apple remains the same in there. Those 45 shares I bought back in March, I believe, at 162.43 in my IRA. Yes. My 1 month stock performance, 10.51 for the 1 month performance. My buy-in stock performance at 15.04%. Ticker symbol UNM. Unum Group. This is another financial insurance group. I bought 3 shares of them at $39. They were down 1 month performance, down 18.98% due to their earnings. So their first quarter earnings were pretty bad. They lowered their estimates by like 5 cents. So that caused their stock to kind of plummet. So I took advantage of that. My buy-in stock performance down 0.49%. Now, Hormel Foods, I owned it back in March, I believe. Yes, I owned it back in March, just a single share. Ex-dividend popped in, I believe, like April or March, but they finally paid me out that 19 cents dividend inside my cash managed account, that taxable account. I also got those 205 shares of Apple. They paid $149.65. Inside my Roth IRA, I had those 45 shares pay out $32.85 for a total of $182.69 of money. Interest, I earned $3.63 of interest that I just had cash within the account earning interest. And together, I made $186.32 of just passive income there. Passively stuff. And don't want to cover the other one. So that is basically it as far as the stock performance, as far as the differences between April and May. Drastic changes as far as portfolio goes. Performance-wise, the only stock that I'm down on was UNM, but actually took a screenshot. These are all just screenshots of my portfolio. I took out my account on both of these because apparently they're shown on the profile, so that's why I can't do any sort of live stuff on here because, yeah. Roth IRA, $25.45 now of equity in there. You can see my BWP, Tate, and LOY. They're all in the positive right now. They were positive on the end of the month. My cash managed account is completely closed out, have it done and out. It's actually going through and closing out very soon. They wanted to keep it open for at least a couple of weeks just to make sure I'm not going to be getting any sort of dividends paid out into that account or interest. So they're kind of leaving it for now. And then my IRA is holding those Apple shares and those UNM. Today, UNM went up 0.80%, which caused my unrealized gain loss to go up slightly. So I'm up 0.31%, and Apple, very nice gains there as well. So this is actually the account on the end of May, after hours. So this was locked in after hours. This is just today. So I took the screenshot today on the 1st of June after the market closed there. So let's take a look at my IRA. Now this is a storyboard, goes over the IRA. As you know, I rolled over my 401k from my previous company into an IRA here at Merrill Edge. If I had the option to do it all over again, I would roll over my 401k into M1 Finance. But for right now, I am not going to be moving my IRA from Merrill Edge over to M1 Finance just due to that $50 transfer fee. I don't want to have to worry about that. So here, we're going to take a look at how's my portfolio performing. So as you know, I rolled over my IRA into the account in, looks like maybe January. And then there was a bit of a dive here, of course, after February. This portfolio did go down slightly, and then since then has recovered at the current balance. contributions have been $8,451.76. Interest and dividends, $33.27. Holding performance at $58.59 or 1.09%. Now, my IRA. So here I had no loss yet in January of 31st, 2018 of when I had originally invested into the stock market. I had rolled over my IRA in January, it looks like. February, as you know, the stock market took a turn. I lost roughly 10% of my equity because I had been invested in Apple. Everybody sold out of Apple on some scares. Apple had gone down roughly 10%. I continue to hold onto Apple, and they did recover now. That's that performance right there. That's just the performance benchmark. Oh, that we compare. Okay, so it's kind of a weird comparison. I haven't done the story thing before, so I think it's kind of interesting to kind of go through it with you guys. If you guys have Merrill Edge, check it out. Let me know. What do you guys think of this? Let me know in the comment section below. What's in my portfolio? 99.79% equity, so that just means I'm invested. Most of it is large cap growth. That's the Apple. And that 1.35%, that's that UNM. That's that insurance and financial group. So information technology, Apple, and financial. Here, some large ones. Okay. So Apple, just some day change there, allocations and such. So nothing too amazing there. Here we can just see the asset allocation. Wonderful. You know, that's what I want to see. Since your first purchase of Apple, the initial investment has increased by $1,251.25 or 17.12% per share. So it's very good. Looks like I purchased Apple. So I'm not sure how that portfolio, what it did. It says Apple. I bought it on 2/12/2018. Oh, it says right here. Wait, no. Where does it say what I bought it at? Oh, it says right here what I bought it at. So I bought Apple at 162.43. So if we go back over here, 162.43 is my unit cost average. So that's where I purchased Apple at. And it's continued to do very well. You can see this recently here prior to earnings. They did have a bit of a dip back to almost where I had purchased them at. And then they did their earnings and, of course, the Warren Buffett effect. And they did some share buybacks. So that caused their stock to rise up into the $190.24. So overall, my unrealized gain loss is $1,251.25 or 17.12% off Apple. Now, we have UNM here. Let's switch over to UNM. Now, UNM... Again, their earnings, their first quarter earnings caused their stock to plummet. They also decreased their future expectations. Their earnings, they said they're going to be making about like a 5 cents below what they had expected initially. So that caused their stock to plummet. I think this is a good capturing point. Insurance and financials with the different plans that are kind of coming out. Anyways, I did my buy-in purchase there at $39. It did dip on the 29th of May to $37.20, but has recently recovered. It's currently sitting at $39.12. So my unrealized gain loss is 36 cents from those shares, and that's a difference of 30.31%. Now, where are my gains and losses? So here, let's go ahead and uncheck UNM for right now and see what we can see here. So double click, zoom in. Oh, okay. So all we have to do is click it, and then it kind of tells us the same information that we've already covered. Click and hold while dragging the mouse to zoom into the selected area. Okay, so yeah, I don't know what that is. And what could I potentially earn? So based off my investments, I have the potential to earn $134.04 over the next 12 months from my dividends. Does that match up to my dividend expectation? So I said 162.43 for Apple, and oh, that's not my dividends. Here are my dividends. So $131.40 from Apple, $2.76 from UNM. That'll give me $134.16. 134. It's off by roughly what, 12 cents. So that's a 12 cents difference of dividends, but that's still pretty good right there. $134, really cutting it close. And both of these are quarterly dividend paying stocks. Now, what do the analysts say? Apple is at a buy. It's expected to move to the objective price of $225. Of course, I think Apple is always a great long-term buy and hold stock, regardless of the price you buy. And you buy more when it dips, or you just ride it out into the sunset as it grows. UNM, they said it's an underperforming stock. It's currently priced at $39.12. It does have a 12-month price objective of $50. I found that after the recent dip due to their earnings was a great buying opportunity. I bought it at 39 cents, $39, and I do see it kind of moving back, but it doesn't matter. I had some change in there. I think it was a good stock. Just have any invested in for now until I am able to get some dividends from these in order to purchase another share of Apple and then have that reinvested doing that drip program. And that is basically it as far as the portfolio goes. So average rating on Apple, laggard on UNM, and the wrap up. What is the wrap up? So here is the overall wrap up here. I don't know why this is showing 1.09% rate of return from when I initially funded my account, because Apple is up. You know, my unrealized gain is up $1,200. So maybe they're sort of wacky out there. So how's my investment impact? 6.92 out of 10 for the overall score. So that is it for this video. I just wanted to cover that with you guys. So we went over the Merrill Edge end of the month stock performance. The differences in my portfolio between April and May, pretty big. I did fund my business account. I'm now looking for houses and making offers and can actually move somewhere with that. So hopefully here in the future, I'm going to be doing a walkthrough of any sort of home that I purchase and kind of go over my thoughts and ideas on how to do the renovation and, you know, the plan from there. And I'll do also some other videos on real estate in general as far as some acronyms and such. So that's all coming up on the channel. So again, if you are brand new to my channel, I do make stock market, real estate, investment style videos weekly. So consider subscribing for future videos. I want to thank everyone for watching up into this point. If you did like the video, remember to like, comment, and subscribe below. I always enjoy reading you guys' comments. Even if it doesn't have anything to do with this video, leave it in the comment section below. I always appreciate your guys' comments. And as a friendly disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor or tax professional. The information provided is my opinion for entertainment and fun. This is not investment advice. This is just me as a financial investor myself trying to help others make their money work for them. Thank you guys for tuning in. I will see you next time. Have a great day. Bye-bye.